Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am Elsa. Can't speak. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Elsa and I'm known on Instagram as Learning Living Happy, and welcome back to a new video. Worst background and setup, but we're just gonna work with what we've got here, alright? No judging. Today I wanted to speak about exercise and my past with exercise and how I'm currently feeling with exercise, because I've had a bit of a revelation and it's felt really just freeing, and I feel like I'm not under this really restrictive and demanding toll around exercising, and I will explain what I mean by that. But just for reference, like these last few weeks I haven't really been working out, and for me, like even at the start of lockdown, like I had some dumbbells at home, I could work out and I wanted to work out, it gave me something to do, I felt better, and I also got my mum involved, so I had quite a routine like structure with exercising actually, like for the first time in a while, probably even better than before the pandemic, because I don't know, I just had the flexibility to just do it whenever I wanted, rather than got to go to the gym and the walk to the gym is long and the equipment, and it's just I had a bit of a barrier like of actually going to the gym. But can't speak, when I was at home with all the dumbbells and things that I had, and then there was so many workouts online available, which was a bit like too much information, and that I don't know if it's like analysis paralysis, where you just have too much information and choices, so you're just like, I don't know what I want to do, this is stressing me out. But yeah, I just got into the flow of things, and as I said, I was doing it with mum, so that kind of held me accountable. Not that I wasn't working towards anything, but having that support and being like, yeah, I'm doing it for me, but I'm also doing it for her, so I can get her involved. But last month, like at the beginning of March, I came back to uni, and I took some dumbbells, and I don't know what happened. Like I just my body didn't feel good. Like I felt quite tired. I wasn't excited to work out. It just wasn't something I wanted to do, and I was at a place where I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, you don't have to. Exercise is always something that you can come back to, and I've never been okay with that. I've always been really critical of myself if I wasn't to work out, and in the past, like when I was struggling with food and my body and my body image, and I had anorexia. If you've watched my previous videos, I know I refer back to it a lot, but just to give you that perspective of like my mindset and my intentions and how that's changed, I would probably I'd feel so bad about myself. I would feel really guilty. I'd feel so much shame, and I just hate myself if I didn't work out, and it was like non-negotiable. Like I was going to work out no matter what, and it wasn't even like a proper workout. I'd find a YouTube clip I'd find a video on YouTube, and it was just this 15-minute HIIT, and it had to be a HIIT exercise routine. Like I did ended up lifting weights and stuff, but if it wasn't high intensity, if it didn't have the name high intensity in it, I didn't feel like I'd worked out. And bearing in mind, I was also doing a lot of dancing a few years ago, so even though I was dancing, I was like, no, I have to do a HIIT workout, and it was just a really toxic mindset, because not only is the belief that you have to be sweating no matter what, it has to be high intensity, it has to be cardio, that is so backwards thinking. Why does it have to be high intensity? Like, I was placing so much value and focus and emphasis on this 15-minute workout as if it was freaking the gospel. Like, what did I imagine these 15 minutes were going to give me? Like, this high intensity workout doesn't determine anything. Like, now that I have that nutrition knowledge and that information, and a 15-minute workout is such a tiny part of your day, but in my head I was like, no, I need to burn these calories. And the words high intensity was just like, it needs to be done, otherwise I won't lose weight. Which is crazy. Not only is using activity and exercise in that way just not very, but even if you are trying to lose weight, like, activity should not be used just to lose weight. There are so many other benefits to activity that have nothing to do with weight loss, and even the physical benefits that you get from working out and exercising, they're not just linked to weight loss. Like, it's your cardiovascular health, it's protecting you from other diseases, it's increasing your muscle mass and lean body to improve your body composition, which is kind of related to like your weight and your body and appearance, but it's actually setting you up for the future and making sure that you're still able to run when you're older and you can lift heavy things without someone helping you. And there's just so many other factors. But because we're in such a society where we place so much emphasis on diet and losing weight, that all those other benefits are just like, no one talks about them. No one really thinks about it. No one really focuses on their health. It's just lose weight. And again, I've said this before, but losing weight and health is not the same thing, but they become one. Like, people telling you that you need to lose weight forget that there's so many other things that you can be doing for your health, and losing weight doesn't make you healthier. It doesn't make everyone healthier. Like, they're not the same thing. So, yeah, like, back with my old mindset of feeling like I have to work out, and I would work out and my body, I don't know how I was doing. I was so underweight. I had so little energy. I was not fueling myself properly. I was over exercising because I was dancing, and then I was also walking, and then I didn't really rest, and I saw rest days as like I had to do something, like, even if it was I just had to do something. And I remember feeling agitated and annoyed with myself if I hadn't, and I would feel like I wasn't allowed to eat, or I could only really eat if I had exercised, or I felt less guilty about eating if I had exercised. And again, that just puts you in this toxic cycle, and placing your worth, and it's so silly to only allow yourself to eat if you have exercise. Like, your body, even if you were to lay in bed all day and do nothing, your body still needs energy. Like, even literally process that for a second. Yeah, of course, if you're not doing anything absolutely at all, that's not healthy either. I'm not suggesting you do that. And over time, if you were to have a really inactive lifestyle, then you probably wouldn't need as much as you would do if you were to lead a healthier, more active lifestyle. But then you shouldn't go to the other extreme of doing something every single day, high intensity, no matter what, and placing your worth on whether you do a workout or not, and allowing yourself to eat whether you do a workout or not, or having a treat whether you exercise or not. It's not as contingent as that. There's not meant to be so many rules attached to it. And I think when you do have that sort of mindset, it makes it a lot harder to actually enjoy what you're doing. Like, if I have all these rules in place and I'm only doing it because I don't like the way I look, and I'm punishing myself, then what? There's no incentive to work out. You're just forcing yourself to work out, and that's not a healthy lifestyle. Like, if there's all this self-criticism attached to why you're doing it, at the end of that's not healthy. Whereas now, as I said, my knees have been hurting a lot, and I just felt physically drained and tired, and that's okay. I'm a uni student. I've been doing lots of uni work. Being back here with my housemates and stuff, we've had quite a few nights where we've stayed up late, dancing and stuff. And don't get me wrong, I've still been walking every day because I need that for me. Not for any other reason apart from I love my walk. But then, yeah, as I said, I feel like I've come a long way in that not working out and not lifting weights or doing something deemed as quite intense not that I don't really do high intensity interval training. I don't do HIIT workouts. I generally just like lift weights and stuff. But yeah, I've just accepted it and I've been like, yeah, I know that I do like to work out and I do like activity, but right now it doesn't feel like doing what I used to do, having like 4 workouts a week of lifting weights isn't something that I really want to be doing right now. And that's okay. Obviously in the long term, to have just a few weeks where you're not doing that is not going to affect you. It's not going to be the be all and end all. I haven't ruined my progress. I know that as soon as I start lifting weights again, I'm going to get it back. But the thing is as well, you don't only have to stick to one style of exercise. Like, to be healthy, like, you're not restricted to just lifting weights. And especially if you don't enjoy it, like, obviously resistance training is so good for you, but if it's really not something you enjoy, there are so many other things. You don't have to be tied to one thing just because the internet is telling you have to do it. So again, that's also something to remember. Like, my friends have started skipping and I was like, you know what, that sounds like really fun. And I only did it for like 10 minutes, not even that, 10-20 minutes. But also that led me to then be able to do a body weight workout. So it was still resistance training, but just not lifting weights. Like, I can't bring myself to lift weights right now for some reason. So I did something that I don't really do, and it was just for fun. Like, I was generally I was bored, I wanted something to do, and it was fun, and that's why I did it. And it encompasses activity and working out, which, again, when you're coming from these intentions, it just makes you so much easier to do something. And I didn't have to feel bad that I'm not doing my usual 4 times a week resistance training plus, like, I don't know, plus dancing, plus walking. So yeah, it's just being flexible with yourself, it's being compassionate with yourself, it's understanding that you're not a bad person if you don't work out. You're still allowed to eat if you don't work out. You can try other things. You don't have to do high intensity workout. Like, I don't know, this whole cardio and HIIT workouts, like, you don't have to do anything. It's finding what works for you, finding what you enjoy. If you need a break, you need a break. Have that break, take that break, and then come back to doing something you enjoy doing. So yeah, I feel like that was actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think I had that much to say, but I guess I did. I can speak for England about these things specifically. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that if you are in that kind of like restrictive and toxic mindset and self-critical voice, then you do hear me out and you do try to be a bit more compassionate with yourself and understanding and more flexible in your approach and your thinking. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel, like my video, follow me on Instagram at Learning Living Happy, where I share more posts like this. I share evidence-based nutrition and a bit more about my experience. Sometimes I post some recipes, and also I am a certified nutritionist, so just thought I'd put it on here at the end of this video. I am working with clients, I'm taking new clients. Find out more on my website, which is on my link tree on my Instagram, so do follow me on Instagram if you want more information. Yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Okay, that was a bit odd, please forget I did that. Thanks for watching, see you soon.